Welcome. In this video, we are going to look at a question from Biology Paper 2. Now the question reads, Figure 3 shows parts of an organ of a plant. Right, so now if you look at a plant is a living organism, and organisms requires energy. Now if you look at energy, is defined as the ability to do work. So every cell found in an organism does a certain work. Now the energy that we use for work comes from the food that we eat. Now for plants are called the manufacturer, and according to ecology, these are referred to as the producers, since they have the ability to produce their own food using the carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. Now this structure that we have, this organ that we have here, this organ was made for manufacturing of starch, glucose, or we can just say food. So this is the primary or you can say industrial area made for production of food. Now let's look at a bit of photosynthesis. So photosynthesis, the requirements, the two most raw materials are carbon dioxide and water. Then the products that we are expecting to get are glucose and the oxygen. So now these are requirements, then these are the products. Now if you look at this structure, we have the arrangement of cells. If you look at the arrangement of cells in region I, they are arranged for a certain purpose, especially for diffusion of carbon dioxide and oxygen. So carbon dioxide, since it's a requirement, it is needed. So whenever you see an arrow showing that the element is going inside, it simply means that this element or requirement is needed for the process of photosynthesis. So this can be carbon dioxide. Then if we have an arrow, then this is the oxygen, because oxygen is given out as a byproduct. Then what of water? So water and mineral salts are taken from the cell, from the soil up to the leaves for the purpose of photosynthesis. Now water and mineral salts are transported in one of the vessels found in a vesicular system known as a xylem. So xylem transports water and mineral salts. Now for glucose is transported through a vessel known as a phloem. So the transportation system is known as a vesicular system, or sometimes you may find it as a vesicular bundle. So vesicular bundle is just a collection of xylem, phloem, and cambium. Now let's look at structure G. So structure G, as we can see, it is the part on top. So this is called the upper layer and has a special name that we are going to look at later. Then if we look at this one, H, we can look at how the cells are arranged. So the cells are tightly arranged, so there are no spaces, and there is a reason why there are no spaces. So the reason is that we don't want the sunlight to pass through. So the numerous amount of light must be used in this region, or we can simplify by saying that the process of photosynthesis is highly in region H because of, number one, the arrangement of cells, the second one, due to high concentration of chloroplast. Then if you look at region I, the cells are arranged in such a way that there are spaces in between cells, and these spaces are there to allow the free diffusion of gases. So for carbon dioxide to diffuse into a cell, there should be spaces, and for oxygen to diffuse out. So the spaces in region I are there for easy diffusion of gases. Then if you look at this one is our lower party, though it contains small openings known as stomata. So stomata is plural, then stoma is singular. Right, so the stomata can close or open, depends on the condition of the day. Then the cells that are responsible to control the size of the stomata are cells denoted by K, which is the guard cells. So they are known as the guard cells. So for the upper, for the lower layer, can be used to protect and also can also be used to control the size of the stomata. Thus, it controls the amount of water evaporated or the amount of gases diffuse in and out of this structure. Now, let's have a look at the first question. So the first question is question A1, identify structure G and K. So G, we have the epidermis, the upper. So we have the epidermis. Then the structure K, we have guard cells. Right, then set one structural difference between structure G and J. So G is the epidermis, then which is upper, J is the lower. Now for this one, we can see the presence of guard cells, and guard cells have at least a small amount of chloroplast. So in J, we have at least a process of photosynthesis compared to structure G. Structure G, we can see that we only have cells here, and there are no chloroplasts here, so we don't expect to have the process of photosynthesis. So these cells are meant for protection of the parts of a leaf. So say structure G has no chloroplast, while J has. Then B, identify the plant organ in figure 3. So this is a leaf. Then we have C1, in which labeled region in figure 3 is the rate of photosynthesis the highest. So this one must be the palisade. So the palisade is the region where the process of photosynthesis is high due to the arrangement of cells and also due to the high concentration of chloroplast. So we can see that we have a lot of these chloroplasts, and because of that the process is so high. So say region H, then because of high concentration of chloroplast and the arrangement of cells. Then explain why the arrangement of cells in the region I is important for photosynthesis. So region I is where we have these spaces, and we said these spaces are so important for the diffusion of gases, for carbon dioxide and oxygen, including water vapor. So the spaces, we say the cells are arranged with spaces, or we can say less tightly with spaces, to allow a free diffusion of gases. So this is how we can answer a question like this one. So if this video interests you, please give it a thumbs up and share. And if necessary, if you are interested in online tuitions, please feel free to comment in the comment section. below, I'll be able to attend to your needs. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.